pajamas when it's like a heat wave, but here we are. I've decided to go live a bit early because I just kind of want to get on with this. Basically, the point of these sessions is I set myself a daily word count goal of writing 5,000 words a day. And at the moment, I am writing a bit in the morning when I wake up, a bit on the way to work, writing in my office at work, which did not go very well today. I was not in it today. And I actually wrote a bit more when I came home. So I'm currently sitting at, and I did some maths before I came on. If I can sort this jigger. There we go. So I did some maths before I came on. I've currently written 1,449 words so far today. To reach my target, I would need to write another 3,551 words in this session. And I'll know I've reached my target when the word count in the draft reaches 7,126 words. So yeah, the idea is to stay alive until I've written the 3,551 words. That's the idea. Whether I will stay alive that long, I'm not entirely sure. I kind of was hoping I would only have like another 2,000 words or something to do right now. I wasn't expecting to be quite this much. I thought I'd get more done earlier, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But I've got myself some tea, and I've also got myself a wee bag of wine gums, and yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna pull up on here. I'm gonna pull up a Pomodoro thing on YouTube to play in the background. I don't have fancy software. I can't have like a timer to sort out just yet. What's happening here? This video is unavailable. I don't know what happened there. Right, let's pull up what I'm looking for. The one I usually use is a Harry Potter Pomodoro. And it's like in the library and it's like raining. And it has like this cartoony picture of Hermione. I just generally like writing to rain sounds. Here we are. Oh, advert for Grace. I like watching Grace. I might watch Grace the weekend. Here we go. Right. So yeah, 25 minutes of writing done, and then we'll have a wee break. So let's get on. Good to see Charlie on you're on a treadmill or a running machine. What was I doing? Unison. Okay, I'm going to stop that little thing early because I've come to the end of a scene and just hope she'll walk. Oh, it is a lovely evening. Hopefully your weather is nicer. We're having a rain shower just now, but it's been lovely all day up here. So I'm just going to stop just now because I've just come to the end of a scene. So I need to go grab my notes before I carry on. But I'm now sitting at 3,893 words, which means I've just added like 320 words into the draft, which isn't too shabby. It's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Now we're my notes. My companion notebook has everything in it, and if I ever lose it, I will be devastated because it has everything in it. Oh, because I started early. One have heard my little spiel at the start. It's not 5k in this draft. I need to get 5k word count. So far today, I did 1,449 words so far today. To get to my 5k daily word count goal, I need to do an extra 3,551 words. So in draft, that'll take me up to a total of 7,126 words if I reach that goal. I should say when, let's be positive, when I reach the goal. So I've just added an extra 320. So I've got another 3,231 to go. I might actually, because it's such a large chunk to go, I might stop it when I get to 5k in the draft. Because I kind of was hoping to be closer to 5k when I got live. You got another 3,000 steps to go. That's really good. How many steps do you do a day? So I remember when I was younger, they always said, oh, you should do like 10,000 steps a day, but I think a lot of people do like 20,000 now. Yeah. Right. My notes here are a bit disjointed. These are made up of a series of conversations with minimums 10 by regularly. Yeah. Wow. That's really good. 45k with steps. That's really good. I should really put on a pedometer or something and see how many steps I get in a day, like running up and down stairs. I used to have one. I'm sure they came with like a crisp packets or in a cereal box or something, or you sent away for them. Was it Special K? Special K did pedometers, wasn't it? This is years ago, like back in like 2004 or something. Um, keep meaning to turn off these vibrating sounds. I don't know how to do it really. Yeah, these notes I was saying, they came from like a series of conversations with ChatGPT. I had like a little snippet of a story and then just kind of went back and forth with ChatGPT. I know a lot of people don't like it when writers use it, but I like using it to help me sort of springboard my ideas back and forth. And sometimes I can think of something and not really know how to word it, and then the AI will help. The rose gold clouds. Oh, you got, oh, pretty. We have grey skies. We have grey skies. Oh. Jealous, jealous. But I'm sure we'll have nicer weather tomorrow. um, I don't know where I'm going next. Right. I know where I'm going now. I know what I'm doing now. Right. Have you guys got thunder tomorrow? We had thunder like a couple of weeks ago. It was like in the, I don't know if I mentioned it. But it was like at 2 o'clock in the morning and woke us all up. I like thunder though. When I lived at my parents', you could look out the living room window and it looked out on the whole south side of the city. So like from our house, like near the center, all the way out to the furthest suburb. So it was like a 2 or 3 mile distance, and you would just see the storm approaching. It was epic. Oh. Right. So I'm gonna carry on with this little Pomodoro segment. There's still like 10 minutes left of it. I say 10 minutes, there's like like 8 minutes. It's fine. We'll just carry on with it the way it is. So here we go. Hello? You should be in bed, young lady. Do you want me to tuck you in? Oh, you're just looking for reasons to stay awake. Yes, you are. You're just looking for reasons to stay awake. Oh dear. It's Rosie playing silly Maddens. She should really be asleep by now. It's after 9 o'clock. Do I use real life people as characters sometimes? Like bits of it, bits of them. I'll pause the rain sounds. I do use real like traits and mannerisms of people, or like if I see a particularly striking looking person, I might use them as a description. But I would never be like transplant a real person and put them into a story. That might be a bit too far. But yeah, I pick up little quirks from people. Or like when I worked in the kitchen with the men, lots of men, you really get a better sense of how men talk to each other and how they interact with each other, and like when men come across a wrong'un, like they can zero in on it and they flush them out. Like good men will flush a wrong'un out. Like I remember we'd be in the kitchen. Do I still have my dictaphone? I do. It's here. However, the software that goes along with the dictaphone does not work, unfortunately. So yeah, I have it, but I can't really use it because it won't transcribe. But I do still use like the voice notes app that I've got on my phone sometimes. I tried to actually do dictation on this computer earlier and just discover it doesn't have either it doesn't have a built-in microphone or it's not very good. Um, but yeah. What kind of stories do you like to read out of interest? You can tell it's getting late. It's too late. It's 9:15. It's hardly late again. So I'm kind of going through this story in chronological order. So like as the events take place. At the moment, I'm doing a scene that's the morning after the inciting incident, which is after a staff Christmas party that goes awry. Um, oh, Oak is disappearing. Come back. I do like Under the Willows. The Lost Art of Secret Keeping Secrets. I will have to look that one up. 1 second, let me write that down. I've got a little note that I'm keeping. I'm the same, really. I like to read all different genres. Um, one of like, I can't think of my favorites to be honest. Oh no, I've not read those ones. I need to expand my literary horizons. um, I can't think of any good ones. The one that's sticking in my head at the moment is like one from when I was a kid. It was when Hitler Stole Pink Rabbit by Judith Kerr. That was a game changer for me when I was a kid. That and like the Chronicles of Narnia, I loved them. Um, as an adult, The Magic Toy Shop by Angela Carter, loved it. It's about this it's about like the stark reality of going from girlhood to womanhood. Um But yes, it's dark but poetic at the same time. It's really good. Um, I can't think of any of it off the top of my head. But yeah. So now um I've got Eleanor Rigby playing in my head now. All the lonely people. Not a huge Beatles fan, but their songs do stick in my head an awful lot. I remember I was a ski cadet, and every time we'd go off on a trip to something, we'd all be singing the Yellow Submarine. It was tradition. Right, I had better get back to this because otherwise it's not going to get done, and I'm going to be very grouchy with myself. So let's go. Let's do this morning after scene. There we go. We're officially in a break time. Elixir Oliphant. Once you start, it's hard to stop. But I am going to write those down. Mm-hmm. My favorite characters. Favorite characters. In the Hellmouth series, there is a character called Douglas. He was supposed to be a villain, and then he turned into a heartthrob because he has had such a redemptive arc in his life that he's just completely redeemed himself, and he's in his way of life, which is like running underworld stuff, even though he wants to go straight. But he he continues in the underworld stuff, in the underworld business, but he doesn't deal dirty. He's very fair and just in the way he doles out like punishment or commands, or the way he runs business. And in the Hellmouth series, he basically is supposed to be like correcting the path of the people who were supposed to take over from him. Yes, darling. One moment. Mama needs to go fill up a cup. Even though Dad is just in the other room, and you could totally just ask him. No? Oh, me. But yeah, I like Douglas. He's really good. My least favorite character is Scott from the Breathe series. I don't like him. He's a horrible, vile character. It's weird that both my favorite and my least favorite are both guys. But Scott is a horrific character. He's very manipulative and abusive, and he gets his comeuppance in the end. He's just very difficult to write and be in the headspace of. But yeah, in terms of like female characters, um, I don't know who my favorite female lead is. Because I put so much effort into doing the guys' side of things. Like trying to get their perspective and their way of doing things. I think Steph She's like a side character in the Hellmouth series. She's like she's like the mother hen. She looks after everybody because she had such a troubled past and a bad childhood, and nobody looked out for her, and she didn't have a support network, so she wants to be that for other people. Um, and she gets a happy ending as well. Um, my least favorite. Um, mm, I can't think of the least favorite girl one. Not so far. Plenty that I don't like, but like, um, I can't think of them as like a least favorite. They're all like equally like, eh. Um, I would have said Leanne, but then when developing that series more, um, I ended up developing a lot of empathy for her. She was just a very confused little girl. um, oh crumbs! I didn't touch that. Did I touch that? There we go. So where am I so far in this one? We are now at 3,978 words, which isn't too shabby, I suppose. That's now getting me up to, I've written 427 words. Um, yeah. I wish I had like a timer on here. It told me how long I've been. Oh no, it does, huh? Oh my god, it's been an hour. Oh wow. I mean, time does fly when you're having fun. I don't feel like I've been sitting here for an hour. I swear, little feet are still getting out of bed when they shouldn't be. It's really at this time, usually all the kids are asleep, and I'm not sure what's wrong today. They're all still awake. Well, apart from little man. Little man's asleep. Um well, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Um I'm gonna tuck up in bed, and I'm gonna try and get more of this written. And I'll probably go live again tomorrow. No, I will. I will. I've got it already scheduled. But for some reason, the schedule wouldn't work when I tried to start it. It just kept doing that spinning thing, so I had to cancel it and start a fresh one. So it might not be the scheduled one that goes live. It might be a fresh one. Um, but yeah. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, Charlie. I hope you managed to get the rest of your steps in, and I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. I've seen a few other people. Well, the view counter. I've seen it flick up and down a few times, so I know people have popped in and popped out. Um, I think the most I've ever had on a live so far has been like maybe 4 people at any one time. So you never know, if the channel grows a little bit more, I might have more people join. I definitely get a lot more replays, which is always good. Yeah. Catch you later. Bye.